Halo the pink aura. Do you ready to watching?
Jennie Kim, a prominent member of the world-renowned K-pop group BLACKPINK, has recently found herself at the center of a heated social media debate following her recent trip to Paris for a high-profile fashion event. The controversy erupted after a short video clip surfaced online, depicting the global superstar in what some netizens have characterized as an uncharacteristic moment of frustration with a group of fans. In the footage, which quickly went viral across platforms like X and TikTok, Jennie appeared to be visibly uncomfortable and annoyed while navigating through a crowded space where several individuals were recording her. The incident reportedly took place outside a luxury hotel where Jennie was staying during her time in the French capital for Paris Fashion Week. As she made her way toward a waiting vehicle, a small crowd of fans and onlookers gathered, many of whom were holding up their smartphones to capture close-up footage of the idol. While Jennie is typically known for her professional demeanor and polite interactions with the public, the sheer proximity of the cameras seemed to trigger a defensive reaction from the singer as she attempted to shield her face. Critics of the idol were quick to jump on the footage, labeling her behavior as arrogant and cold toward the very people who support her career. Some social media users argued that, as a global celebrity of her stature, Jennie should expect a certain level of public attention and maintain a gracious attitude regardless of the circumstances. These detractors pointed out that other celebrities often manage to smile for the cameras even in chaotic situations, suggesting that Jennie's visible annoyance was a sign of a diva personality. However, the backlash was met with an equally fervent defense from the Blink fandom, who rushed to support Jennie and provide much-needed context to the situation. Supporters argued that the footage was taken out of context and that Jennie was actually reacting to the intrusive nature of being filmed diam-diam, or secretly at an uncomfortably close range. Many fans highlighted the fact that the individuals recording were not following standard etiquette, often shoving cameras into her personal space while she was trying to move through a narrow corridor. The debate has reignited long-standing discussions regarding the boundaries between a celebrity's public life and their right to privacy. While Jennie is a public figure, her supporters emphasize that she is still a human being who deserves to feel safe and respected when she is off the clock or simply moving between locations. The practice of stalking idols to their hotels or private dinner spots has been a point of contention in the K-pop industry for years, and many feel that Jennie was simply setting a firm boundary against such invasive behavior. Witnesses who were present at the scene claimed that the atmosphere was much more chaotic than the short clips suggested. According to some accounts, several individuals were shouting her name and following her closely, ignoring requests from her security detail to give her space. In this light, Jennie's stern expression and refusal to engage with the cameras were viewed by her defenders as a necessary reaction to a stressful and potentially overwhelming environment. The arrogance narrative is not new to Jennie, who has often been unfairly targeted by anti-fans for her naturally chic or cool facial expressions. This latest incident seems to have provided more ammunition for those who wish to portray her in a negative light. Despite her history of philanthropic work and numerous accounts of her kindness toward staff and colleagues, the polarization of the internet ensures that a single 5-second clip can be interpreted into completely different ways depending on the viewer's preconceived notions of the artist. Fashion industry insiders who worked with Jennie during the Paris trip have spoken out in her favor, noting her professionalism and hardworking nature throughout the grueling schedule of shows and photo shoots. They suggested that the fatigue of traveling and the pressure of being the face of major luxury. Brands could easily make anyone less than enthusiastic about being mobbed by cameras. For many, the expectation that an idol must be a perfect product 24 hours a day is an unrealistic and harmful standard. The incident also highlights the growing problem of leaked or secretly recorded content being used to stir up controversy for clicks and engagement. In the digital age, anyone with a smartphone can become a paparazzo, often disregarding the comfort of the subject in favor of capturing a viral moment. Jennie's frustration may vary. While had been directed at the lack of basic human decency shown by those who prioritize social media content over the well-being of the person they claim to admire. Cultural commentators have noted that female idols often face harsher scrutiny than their male counterparts when it comes to their public disposition. A male idol displaying similar frustration might be praised for protecting his privacy or being badass, whereas Jennie is frequently labeled with gendered insults like arrogant or spoiled. This double standard continues to plague the industry, making every move made by stars like Jennie a potential landmine for public relations. As the news continued to spread, hashtag campaigns both for and against Jennie trended globally. Those supporting her used tags like hashtag respect Jennie to demand better treatment of artists, while critics continued to share the video as proof of her alleged attitude problem. The divide illustrates the intense parasocial relationships that define modern fandom, where fans feel a sense of ownership over the lives and emotions of their favorite stars.
Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video!